The work really stems from us observing attitudes in the UK and in Europe towards the police and towards state control, and this idea that we're not as bad as America, so it's okay. So everything that is implemented is okay.
And I think it was definitely the frustration with that sort of idea that was one of the places where the work stemmed from.
Another difference from the US to the UK, for example, is that the police works differently. The police is supposed to do their work by consent, so we're all citizens. We're all supposed to allow the police to work for us. And in opposition to that, what we've been feeling is an increased feeling of control and power by the police and state.
The surveillance and how heavily surveilled we are, like, is that something that we consent to? Is that something that we agree to? Because it's something, it's just kind of happening, and we're surrounded by it, and it's just, we can't really, there's no control over it.
With the Sarah Everard case, which is, we looked at that in part of the project, the police's response to this young woman getting killed by a policeman was to increase the number of CCTV cameras and also have more plain-clothed policemen in bars. And I don't know a single woman who that would make them feel any safer than how they feel at the moment. So it's just that sort of constant surveillance is the answer to everything.
We want to look at the way that the state polices all of us. And so it's like polices land, polices borders, polices your interactions, and just how this kind of control is like ever growing and ever present. We are giving away a lot of our freedoms without really realizing it.
The audience is very important to us, and especially in the context of police state and the work that we've produced, the duality of the public space and us being constantly surveilled. It is crucial for us to kind of expose these forces at play for the concept to work. It is our goal to make something visible that might not be as visible to others.
And I think showing something in public in this way was not something that we'd thought of before.
We usually make our work ready to present online, and we usually have to adapt it to present it in a gallery. And it's always sort of a question, because if our point about putting our work like online is to sort of make it accessible and democratize it, then putting it in a gallery is going one step back, but putting it in the street is going 2 steps forward.